Hey guys, Scotty here with another DBZ Dokkan Battle video for you. In this video, we're going to be looking at how you can get Seriously Serious 2 Stage 10 done with a full movie bosses category team. So you need to get this done to get all your stones, your tickets to summon, as well as there's some nice unique equips for the new summonable Cell Max. So that's why we're going to be using this team now. I am using Cell Max obviously to beat this. I was lucky enough to pull him. I know that that's not going to be helpful to a lot of people, so I did include another team you can use there. Movie Bosses has got a good number of buffs. It's got some nice easy A's in the form of LRSTR Cooler as well. We've got Turlers, we've got a lot of Metal Cooler easy A's as well. Well, the physical Metal Cooler easy A, and then Tech Metal Cooler, which I don't have, so I haven't included him. But I did give another team there, just in case you can't run that team. Do take a friend Cell Max though. Having a domain character on lock so that you can cancel the boss's domain is pretty important. He will hit a lot harder and kill you a lot faster if that domain of his is not cancelled by you. So a friend Cell Max, even a friend Turles, but that would be obviously you get the domain later on, can help a lot. And we're bringing a free-to-play unit, LRAGL Garlic Jr. is in there as well. Amazing free-to-play unit on this team. So yeah, anyway, Cell Max he's quite a boss. He's gonna be getting attack minus 5% with each turn passed, defense minus 5% with each turn passed, and both of those go to negative 25%, and he loses damage reduction as well with each turn passed, but no more than negative 15%. You do want to try kill him before his 6th turn though, or on his 6th turn at least, because he's getting a full 100% boost on that 6th turn, so he will be hitting very, very hard, upwards of 9-10 million supers, because his base supers, he has 2 of them. One is a 5.4 mil super with no effects, and the other is a 6.38 mil super that stuns the unit that it hits, and those alternate as far as I'm aware. So the one turn you'll get the one, the next turn you'll get the other. I might be wrong on that, but that's kind of what I saw. So yeah, try kill before the plus 100 as much as you can, and again, try and make your domain as quickly as possible, just to cancel his. Now, just a couple of tips and tricks with some of these units. Let's talk about Garlic Jr. as well. You can get him from the Bubba Shop, from Battlefield Memories. So yeah, if you don't have the Battlefield Memories, unfortunately you won't be able to grab him, but he is it's an amazing movie bosses unit actually. You do want to be trying to give him at least 2 AGL keys fears every single turn. That will get him his extra damage reduction, but he does, if you go and look at his kit, he does have a per type orb effect. So if you give him an int orb, he'll get a 20% extra damage reduction, but that's only once. If you give him a tech, if you give him physical, so on and so forth, he's got that in his kit there. So if you can't get those 2 AGL, which you can, as long as you give him 2 AGL each turn, you'll always get the extra damage reduction. He can get extra damage reduction once only from each other type. So it's a lot to keep track of actually, because it doesn't say anywhere in his kit what orbs you have got. So you do need to keep track of that a little bit. If you can't get the AGL key spheres, is give him those other type orbs and get the extra damage reduction. But he hits very hard, he's awesome, and under the Cell Max domain he really hits hard, and the whole team does really. There's a lot going on here with that domain, which is awesome. Now obviously Tech Turles also has a domain as well. You do need to get to under 50% of his health, or wait until the 3rd turn from his entry turn with other space traveling warriors and terrifying conquerors. So should be fine on this team, but you just have to wait a little bit to get his domain, so that can be a nice backup domain as well. Very powerful, boosts up your whole team as well, and makes him very tanky, and he can slot 1 and all of that once he's got his domain up. Not really going to slot 1 amazingly without his domain though, so just watch out for that. But once he does have his domain up, it does last for a good, I think it's 3 turns. Yeah, 3 turns. So that is nice, and he can be very tanky for those 3 turns. He can be a slot 1, and that's coincides quite nicely with like AGL Golden Freezer starting to taper off and lose his damage reduction. You can then hopefully pop Turles, and then you've got another slot 1 that you can use as well. And STR EZA LR Freezer, Cooler, the the STR cooler there. He can slot 1 as well, but probably not on his first turn. He does get a good amount of damage reduction for his first appearance, but if you take a super right out the gate, you're probably going to end up dying. So he does need someone to slot 1 for him, maybe for a turn or 2, just so he can build up some stacks, but then he'll be in the millions of defense, and he would have built up his damage reduction as well, and he should be good to go from that point onwards. Is type disadvantage boss for him though, so do watch out for that, especially if Selmax has his domain up, or if he gets that extra 100%. But that is pretty much it. I will leave you with the rest of the fight if you want to follow along. But that is how you get the movie bosses category done. You can get all your unique equips, you can get your summon tickets and go take a chance, see if you can get them. And thank you so much for watching. I'll check you guys in the next one.